Man, that's the it's the formula.
It's like a message that only I can understand, but those who wanna comprehend will again be in the midst of a brother. All I can never in any way, cause Trey don't play. Say what the others say, originality is a must. Whenever I bust, the funky composition is crushed, and I trust that you know it when you hear a funky record with potential. Be getting hyped cause Dre rockin' the instrumental. Never like what you've heard before and more, never less. See, I don't best, I mean I'm like fresh about the freshest. When I'm expressing my thoughts on, brother, you can have to listen up and get caught on. Because I cook when I pick up a pen and begin in the ink is stuck. That's cause I wanna win. Knowledge and the talent that my mother has born to her equals a buck. What is it, Dre?
Yo, man, that's the formula.
What's good? Who with me?
Keeping it dope as long as I can like imagine. Making these records that I do better than the last one. Take a little time.
What's good?
And drop and release it the signs of making dope beats with make American.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What is today? My goodness, my goodness. Let me check my schedule here. It is Thursday. You probably like, why? What you mean? What day is it? My apologies, man. I'm ripping and running. I had to throw my hoodie on real fast with my Houday jump. Told y'all I was rocking Houday all week. I'm not lying to you. Let me get this set up so I can see the comments. I had to throw my hoodie on. Uh-oh, there it is. Sorry, my fault. My fault. Woo! If I'm out of breath, it's because I've been ripping and running. My apologies. Maybe y'all can help me. Pick me up today. I need, not necessarily something to talk about, but I ain't got nothing to talk about. I got a couple things, but you know, it ain't nothing that's gonna last long. So this might be one of them short shows, like I tell you. But I want to say what's up to everybody. It's Thursday. It's a Houday weekend. We getting close. It's Friday Eve, y'all. Right? Tomorrow's Friday, and this is we on countdown. We on rollout countdown time right now, right? What's up? Steven Speed comes in. That's the first time in his life he's been the first one to make a comment on here. He finally got that first place, bro. I'm happy for you. Let me set that up right there. Thank you for the support. Steven Speed is a regular. He be in here. He do his thing. I pay attention. I pay attention. Brenda Early says, happy Thursday, Houday. We getting there. I got that new. I'm gonna keep it funky. Yeah. Let's see. Bobby Kenny come in. That's the B.O.B. Notorious B.O.B. come in the building. Salute to Wyatt and Wyatt fam. What's good with you, B.O.B.? The B.O.B. About that check. Been about that check. Come in, Sands. What's up, Wyatt-Live 100? What's good with you? Got a few others. If you make a comment, I can see that you here. I see that you're coming in, but that's not, if you don't make a comment, I can't really, I can't say anything because it's not showing on the main screen. What's up? Angela Kinney comes in with the solutions. So as I was saying, it's a slow day for me. Well, it's a busy day, but on the Wyatt-Live situation, it's a slow day. And the reason why I say that is because I'm still trying to recover from yesterday's DMs that I received. Oh yeah, I got sliced up. But then I want to say something. Let me see if no, I don't think he's here yet. Y'all know Drop has a Drop 52. I think he Drop Squad 52 out of California who visits us occasionally. I did another show right after this show yesterday, and we were on there for probably almost an hour and a half to almost 2 hours, and it was pretty damn good. I mean, you know, I didn't really say much, but I enjoyed it. It's something on Twitter called Spaces, and Drop has actually set us up and got us all familiar with it now, and it looks like it's going to be a whole lot of fun. So if you're part of Twitter, you may want to try this new, I don't know, it's something new on Twitter called Spaces. And that allows you to come in and have group conversations like we're doing now. The only difference is it's no visual. It's all audio. I kind of don't like that about it. But a lot of people like podcasts and not, you know, do visual. You know, I can't really, I kind of can get into it, but it's hard for me to, you know, not see people's expressions when I say something. Like when they, you know what I'm saying? You know how I'm a touchy-feely visual type of guy. Like I got it when I'm talking, I kind of want to see people. I want to catch your reaction because what you say and how you feel may be two different things. And if I say something and you pump fake me with some fake shit like, yeah, I got you, I understand. Your body language gonna say something different. Your body language is a little bit different than the truth or what you say out your mouth. Your body language generally tells the truth before you even say anything. So I've learned over the years to just pay attention to body language when I'm dealing with people. Works for me. Crystal Smith comes in and says, good evening. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. I don't know where to start. I'm still trying to I'm still licking my wounds from yesterday. Oh, do y'all know how much hate I received yesterday for telling the truth? It is hard being the guy who goes against the ordinary, whatever they say. Yes, sir, whatever they say. It's hard to be the dude that come up with some real information. Somebody sent me a post of a picture, and it was a training day. Remember when Denzel Washington did training day, and he was like, "Oh, I'm putting cases on all you mother." Remember that scene? So everybody uses that in a clip or a post now, and then they put a captive over it. And somebody sent me that today. I wish I could have shared it. I didn't think to put it on here, but somebody sent it out, and it was like it had Denzel pointing at the dudes like he putting cases on them, and he was like, "Oh, so y'all mad at me for telling the truth, and you not mad at the dudes that's been lying to you?" That's how I feel sometimes. It's the realest shit in the world. It's one of the ones that I really took. I even copied it. I copied it, and you know, I'm gonna jack the shit. I'm gonna use it one day. I'm gonna let it wear off for those that seen it, and then I'm gonna put it back out there. But I'm gonna remix it. I'm gonna put my DJ spin on it. I'm gonna DJ that. I'm gonna DJ it. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna do a remix on it. But it's the dopest one I've seen in a long time. Denzel looking at him like, "Oh, so I'm gonna put cases on all you." You know that scene. You know, when everybody turned on him, the hood turned on him, and he was a piece of shit, but he got what he deserved. But when he was gonna put cases on him, they used that screenshot right there, and he said to the people, he was like, he said, "Oh, so you mad at me for telling you the truth, but you're not mad at those that's lying to you." I can feel that. I feel that. What's up? Yo, Underwood says, "Happy Who Day, everyone." Happy Who Day to you too. Who going to Kansas City? Anybody going to Kansas City? When they told me what the temp was going to be, that made my decision. I made my decision when I found out that it might be a little cold. And I was like, well, I think I'll go see the Black Negro Hall of Fame. You know, they have a Black Negro Hall of Fame. And it's a great one. I've been there. I was there 10 years ago or something like that. They have a baseball Hall of Fame, a Negro Baseball Hall of Fame that is really special. It's nice. It's from the Negro League of Major League Baseball, and it's a very, very nice place. But I think I'm gonna go see it in the summer. Baseball's a summer sport anyway, and the barbecue, it'll be there in the summertime as well. The barbecue tastes better in the summer anyway. You know, when you can walk outside and eat it off the plate, and the freaking you know, when the what is that shit? The barbecue sauce is falling off the side of the plate and the shit get on your white. You be like, God damn, I've been spilling shit on my white clothes since I was in the 3rd grade. I can't get away from it. And one of the things I used to hate the most, Sabrina Calloway comes in and says, "Happy Thursday, Wyatt-Live family," was back in the day when we wore Chucks. You know, we called them Converse, you know, the Chucks back in the day. I never had a pair of high tops. I don't know why. I never had a pair of high tops. And for some odd reason, the only 2 colors I ever had in my life were the solid white and the navy blue. And the navy blue always was real low on sizes. But they had 25,000 pair of the white ones because they was like $3 or some shit like that. Telling my age. But I'm just saying. And when I finally got my shoe size, when my foot was big enough and I can wear a Converse, the canvas one, I finally got a pair. And I got a pair, and a pair, because they weren't expensive. So you just wear the motherfuckers till you rolled out of them, you know, until they was just broke. They was just broke up. But for some odd damn reason, I could never stop dropping red Kool-Aid on my fucking Chucks. Every pair of white tennis shoes I ever had, every pair of white Chucks I ever had, I would drop cherry Kool-Aid or grape Kool-Aid on them. But I remembered cherry Kool-Aid on my shoes. Every pair I ever had. I bet I'm the only slow person in this group, in this family, that ever done that. Did anybody else have a problem spilling shit on their white Converse? Yo Underwood said, I never owned a pair of Chucks. What are you, 15 in this motherfucker? You never owned a pair of white Chucks? Who's never, if you, listen, all right. We got a foul. We got a foul in the Wyatt group. This is when you know you got somebody too freaking young in your group, in your family. This is the big people table. You got to go sit at the small people table. Don't make comments like that. You ain't never owned a pair of Chucks. You got to sit at the small people table. You know, the one like in Thanksgiving. You can't come in here talking about you ain't never owned no Chucks. Can't do that. He said, yo, bro. Oh, no. High tops? Wow. $3 Chucks? Yeah, that's what they were. That's what they were. They was something like that. I know they wasn't more than $5. If they would have been over $5, I'd have been getting some hand-me-down Chucks. I would have been getting my uncle's. Once they didn't already rolled off his feet, they would have rolled over on mine. That's how shit was. Terry Coleman says, hey, we got Yo Underwood is in here on some privilege shit. See, y'all can't tell me black privileges don't exist. This motherfucker right here is black privilege. Yo Underwood says, 48 fam, I only purchased Jordans. You a privileged Negro, that's why. 48, what did you wear? Listen, bro. Listen, there's some people, I'm going to speak for a few people. Yo, hear me out. There's some people in here that's 48 years old, and that age of 48 is real close to where a lot of us are. So my question to you is, now you know you must not have been like wearing tennis shoes from the age of walking to maybe like, what, 10? Nigga, Chucks didn't, Convert, them Jordans didn't come out to the 90s, like 89, 88 or something like that. What are you talking about? What was you wearing in the 70s if you 48? What was you wearing in the early 80s? They didn't have Jordans, yo. Or you just knew them 89, 99 Jordans were gonna be dropping in the next decade or so. So now I'm gonna get me some of those. When the po motherfuckers finish wearing all the Chucks, I'm gonna get me some J's. I'm just messing with you, yo. I'm just giving you a hard time, fam. But if you 48 and ain't never owned no, boy, you must have been. Where you from? Let me ask you that first. Where you from? 48 ain't never owned no Chucks. Drop Squad, I just mentioned your name. He said, what up, Wyatt-Live? Breaking news, Houston, Texas, 3rd Ward, 3rd third Houston Police Department police officer shot during chase. Live coverage on YouTube. Hey, man, I mean, you know, to be honest with you, bro, I think people are immune to that type of stuff. Unfortunately, you know, we talking about other stuff these days. I'm the only one. I think people get a little burned out of me bringing up those topics. To be honest with you, Drop, I'm the only one who say, or, you know, we just had 2 black police officers, or brown, you know, because you consider black and brown people, they call them black and brown people. Us, you know, being black and then browns being Latinos. We just had 2 brown people killed in New York. Nobody's talking about this shit at all. 2 brothers, 2 police officers just got killed in New York by a guy who was out on some bullshit ass bond. Nobody talk about that shit, man. So I can't keep talking. If I do that, man, people, you know, they gonna roll out, bro. I gotta at least give them some. I can't educate on everything. You know, I've tried. I've given it all I have. Given it all I got, Captain. I'm on some Scotty shit. Giving them all I got, Captain. I can't go down that path anymore. They'll jump off the ship. So what am I to do? You know, I could play video. I just put a video up. I put something in our post the other day. I made a comment and then somebody told me in my DM that I was lying. That a black police officer lady with 4 kids didn't get shot and killed. Stop making up stuff. You being a chaos agent. Well, okay, I put it up in the list. I put it up in our home, you know, in our Wyatt-Live messenger group. I put it up in there. I showed you. Yes. Black police officers, sister, down in Georgia, mother of 4, got shot and killed by someone on the street, senselessly. It was an ambush. Nobody talking about that shit, man. They don't care. They don't care, bro. Now, if it would have been a dude down there, y'all know the story. I ain't got to go there. All them chaos agents got all that shit to say, except when it's on the other foot. When it's on the other foot. But I brought your show up last night, Drop. I had a great time. Thank you, Drop Squad 52, being the only person to ever invite me. To be the only person to be from somewhere else and to recognize what at least someone else is doing. I appreciate it. And you wonder why Clyde Bennett says what he says about local black folks supporting one another. Everybody jumped on him because they talking about how he said Alabama fish. That's just how it went over everybody's head. You made it about Alabama fish. It had nothing to do about Alabama fish. You just missed the mark. It just floated over your head. If you still talking about Alabama fish and it don't really taste that good, you missed the whole mark of what the man was trying to say. That's on you. You'll catch up. That's just some slow leak shit. You just don't get it. But the man was never talking about fish. He was talking about support. Support. James Millhouse says, Pro Kids, PF Flyers. Pro Kids, yeah, they were Converse. They were on that Converse level, but they were more expensive. Pro Kids were more expensive. They were more expensive. Drop Squad 52 says, I'm old. I had a few pair of Chuck Taylors. We all did, bro. You got a few seditties in here that don't know nothing about Chucks, or they trying to act like they didn't. They wore them joints, bro. They might not even remember it. They may not even have they may not remember it. Troy Ember says, yes, the Negro Hall of Fame is nice in KC. Barbecue is great here as well. Yes, Troy, but I'm going to taste that shit and I'm going to see those posters and I'm going to read all that memorabilia shit in the summertime. I can't come to Kansas City in the cold. It hurt. That's that cold. That's like Michigan cold. That's the kind of cold that hurt, fam. Like just walking in it, like your face feel like it's getting tight. And then you get frostbitten. This is why I don't do the cold winters in Cincinnati. Just for that reason there. And it don't really even get that cold in Kansas City. Let me take a phone call. Let me see if I can get this call in. Good evening, caller. This is Wyatt. Who am I speaking with?
Wyatt, this is Wayne, the travel guy.
Wayne, the travel guy. What's good, brother? I'm sitting here talking real shady about your city right now. I don't know if you can hear me, bro, but nah.
That's you know what? That's exactly why I called in, because I have tried all week not to listen. I even put in the Wyatt family group that we're not cool all week because of the game Sunday.
Right. For those that don't know, Wayne, you live in Kansas City, all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Just letting everybody know. What's on
yes,
your
sir,
mind,
brother? You have got to come here and try to barbecue. And
I'm
we go
hip to
to
it.
the museum and all of that. But I agree, like right now, I think it's like 20 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. See, you ain't even got to say nothing else, bro. Hey, thanks for calling in. I'm just playing.
Most definitely, man. But just wanted to say good luck, man, for Sunday, man. And
Man, don't say no shit you don't mean. We don't do that over here. Don't be talking about some, yeah, good luck with the Who Day motherfuckers, because you know you don't care, bro. Like, you want to smash us, man. Like, yeah, you really want to beat us. Don't funk. Don't
you know what? I do want to win, but I will be honest, bro. I really like Joe Burrow, man. Like I've been saying since y'all drafted him, I think dude is a gamer for real. I think dude and Chase, he's the real deal. They are the real deal. I really like Cincinnati, bro. Outside of us playing y'all this week.
Hey, let me ask you something. Can you see your screen, or are you on the phone and you can't really watch and you can't see right now?
Oh, I'm on my phone.
But you can't see the show, right?
I can. No, I can't. Okay, because I go on Facebook, it's like behind.
Okay, only reason why I was saying that, bro, is because just out of the respect of what you just said about Burrows, I was gonna show you something. I have a collection. Okay, I'm a collector. Okay, of a few different things in life. And one of the things that I have actually gotten was a rookie jersey of Mahomes. I really dig Mahomes. I'm going to be honest with you. I just don't like his ass this week. All right. But I was going to show you, I was going to show you that I have his rookie jersey framed. I have African-American black quarterbacks framed in my home. Okay. And I really enjoy Mahomes' game, but I can't stand his ass this week.
Yeah, I promise you, man. The feelings, like I said, every day, I literally try to like mute the notifications from the family group, and I find myself looking. I'm like, oh my god, I cannot talk to them.
Right. We gonna be cool after Sunday. Hey, listen, win or lose, we still brothers, right?
For sure.
Okay.
Yes, for sure, man.
And you gonna be all right.
I actually wanted to.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Just say it on the air, and then you can have the mic. After we beat y'all on Sunday, we gonna be cool, right? Ain't gonna be none if you don't start none. It's gonna be straight.
Man, win, lose, or draw. I'm posting in the group Sunday night.
All right, that's fair, bro.
And also, man, when you do come to town, I want you to come and see what I've done to my garage, bro. I've literally turned my garage into a boxing gym, which it's gonna be a non-for-profit program for kids, mentorship program for kids. And I want you to check it out if possible, man.
For sure. You definitely on my list when I come to Kansas City. I know what you're doing. I keep up with you. I stay steady with it. I know you're committed. Yep. I know you're committed at helping the kids down in Kansas City. You're doing exactly what's up my well of support. So as soon as you get it up and going and you ready, just reach out. You know I'm there.
And I will actually, I have everything booked, man. My room, my hotel, and everything. I will actually be in Cincinnati at the end of March.
Okay, perfect.
So if you home, man, I like to come and meet with you.
Oh, absolutely. Wait a minute, hold on. Did you say if I'm home? If I'm at my house, like you gonna come eat my food and shit like that? That's what you talking?
No, I know you be back and forth.
I'm just kidding, bro. I know. I'm just messing with you, fam. Listen, but do eat before you come see me. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, we can hang, bro. I'll show you the city, man. I'll show you some nice restaurants. I don't pay for guests, but when you get here, bro, you can pay your own tab. Matter of fact, I was gonna let you treat me to some wings. How about that, bro? Is that fair?
For sure, man. Hey, I'll be in touch, man.
I'm just playing. Hey, Wayne, man, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Are you coming by yourself, bro? I'm just curious.
No, so my wife has an auntie who lives in Kentucky, so we're going to Kentucky, but I'm driving to Cincinnati.
What?
I'm going to Coach Stafford's gym.
Okay, you're gonna be with Mike Stafford. Okay, cool. What? When is your Okay, so you're bringing your wife. Okay, so I was thinking maybe I could treat you guys to dinner when you get here.
Perfect, man. Like I said, I'll be in touch, and I'll
tell Mike Stafford
my itinerary, man. We coming.
Yeah, Mike Stafford. This is you and your wife invite. See, Mike Stafford, Coach Mike Stafford, like to eat and shit, right? So no, he's not invited. This is you and your wife. Me and Mike been in the road. Listen, Mike Stafford can eat up some shit. We was in Las Vegas one time at a buffet, and he had so many buffet passes in his back pocket. I'm like, Mike, where'd you get all these buffets? He's like, shit, why? This is where it's at right here. I'm like, man, you should be big as a house. Nah, I'm just kidding. We did do that, and Mike and Levi had a ton of freaking passes in their back pocket, And I don't know if it's a perk of being, who they are, or did they rob the place or steal them or what, man. But you leave Mount Stafford at home, all right? It's you and your wife. I want to treat you and your wife to a place that I love. You're going to be in Cincinnati. What type of food do you like, Wayne? You like Italian or what?
I'm pretty much into anything besides like crab legs and all that. I don't eat all that.
Yeah, me neither. I tell you what, man. Do you all have a Maggiano's there?
No, we don't.
Okay, maybe dinner for two at Maggiano's for you and your wife on me.
Perfect, man. Perfect. Hey, I'll be in touch, man. Thank you.
I would say Tony's, man, but I don't know you like that. See, Tony's is my favorite steakhouse, bro. I can't call over there and send you over there, and then they be like, well, who was that dude? He was like snapping his fingers for shit and all that. But, hey, waiter, I can't have you going over there on my name till I get to know you, bro.
like oh boy on Daddy's Little Girls.
Right. Right, bro. Now, when I get to know you a little better, I'll put you on to Tony's over in Montgomery, okay? But listen, I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to meeting you. You've always been a stand-up guy, and you've always moved forward on the projects that you've always talked about. And now that you have your 501c and working with the children, brother, I'm a phone call away. All right?
Perfect, man. Thank you, man. I'm gonna sit back and continue watching the show. I said I wasn't gonna watch it all week, but you got me today.
All right, man. I appreciate it. All right, man. Listen, bro. Like I said, man, no matter what happens on Sunday. Now, I this is just for you. Like, I ain't saying like my offer to dinner is gonna stand after Sunday if y'all beat us and shit. That might change. But other than that, when we beat y'all, shit gonna be all right with us, right?
For sure, man. Always.
Okay.
Always.
I just want to make sure. Now, hey, nothing but love, Wayne, man. Thanks for calling in, bro. Hey, win or lose, I got you. Don't matter.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
All right.
Talk to you.
All right.
I wanna grab my jersey so he won't think I was front. Yes, sir. I don't want him to think I was fronting when I told him what I do, but this is it here. All right, it's a rookie jersey. It's a little dirty out here on the outside because what I've done is I've flipped this motherfucker over the whole week. It's been laying on its face because I don't even want to see this thing. None at all. I don't want to see it. It's a Mahomes rookie jersey signed by him. Rookie card, the whole nine. This is what I do for fun. This is one of the things I do with the money that I spend on myself. And I can't take my wife to an auction. I can't let her see my bill. Because I always bitch about those purses that she like to get and all that old goofy shit. I can't understand why you're paying $4,000 for a purse. It should have $3,200 inside of it. You want a purse that's $4,000? It better have a $3,200 rebate in the pocket of it. Damn. But I got good people. She would do it for me. If I wanted a $4,000 purse or $4,000 something, she ain't tripping. She ain't really tripping. She'll say, go ahead and get it. She ain't gonna buy it, but she'll say, shit, if you want it, go ahead and get it. If I wanted a $4,000 Michael Jordan jersey or some shit like that, she'll be like, go ahead and get it. Go ahead, you get it. But when she wants a $4,000 purse, shit get different. That conversation is, go ahead and get it. You can get it. She don't never say, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. It ain't that type of conversation. It's, go ahead and get it. I love it. I like it. Yo, Drew Bryan says richer folks wore Dr. J's. Who remember those? I remember those. I didn't have none. I just watched the kids wear them. They was the leather ones. Oh, hell yeah. But I had a pair later on when, we moved up a little bit. Shit. We didn't stay broke forever now. Come on now. Nigga hit a dice game when I was a kid. I go get me some Dr. J's after a dice game on a good day. couple 6s, couple 8s, couple fleece bats and shit like that. And I get me a motherfucker. Go get me some white All-Stars, some Dr. J's. I go get me some of them. Wore those with the white, wore white Dr. J's with the navy blue All-Star stuff on the side, right? And then go get you some of them Levi's, straight leg Levi's, and iron them motherfuckers where they couldn't be ironed anymore. Y'all remember the creases we used to put? Boy, you could pick your fingernails with them creases. Them creases was so thin. Who remember them creases? And then the OGs, in the black community, we get creative. The OGs would wear the faded Levi's with the crease down the middle. And then they would I don't know if they would bleach the crease, but the crease was always white. How the hell they do that? Tracy Dillingham knows. She says, hey, y'all. She was one of them mugs. Donnie Williams, what's my brother? He get in the building. He said fresh creases. Yeah, Donnie was one of those. You use the starch. Look, let me tell you how crazy it was. When I lived in New Orleans, these dudes would use starch. A whole damn half a can of starch on their Levi's. And press them, and they would put this crease in them. And I swear to God, all they had to do was when they took those pants off, them pants could stand up on their own. You could put them straight on the ground, and you can jump in them mugs to put them back on. You never had to put them on. You could just jump in them. They wouldn't go nowhere. They was creased up, starched crazy. Who remember them days? I do. I certainly do. Where is it? Brenda said, I remember those too. She's talking about what Donnie said, fresh creases. Wait a minute. Miss Williams said, Donnie, your ass better get off the show, bro. You better go on somewhere, man. Your wife is on one today. She said, I just made him starch his shirt. They don't even sell starch no more. My kids don't even know what an iron is. They just take shit out the dryer and put the shit on. These kids don't dress up no more. They wear, you know what my kids wearing to school every day, all day, every day? Fucking pajamas. The pajama pants and a hoodie. I'm like, where the shit at I bought you for Christmas? Where the shit at? That you got pajama pants. You look, everybody walking into the schools. I'm looking at the campus at Ohio State. My daughter was there, and we walked around. I was up there because some shit I had to go up, and it was during school and all this. And I'm on campus at Ohio State, and I'm like, do anybody own some regular shoes around here? Everybody got on Crocs and pajama pants. And did y'all even wash y'all ass before you came to class or walked this campus? They look like they just rolled out of bed. Every last one of them. Damn. What? What? She said, I just made him wash his shirt. Years of starch. My daddy would pay me 50 cents. Terry Coleman said, my daddy would pay me 50 cents. What, to starch his pants and shit? Yeah. Any of y'all have a father or a mother that would make y'all use use shoe polish on their shoes? Yeah, why can't we just ever have a show and we ain't gotta be back in the fucking time machine of the 80s and shit? Why y'all always taking me to the 80s and the early 90s and shit? Why? Speaking of shoe polish, speaking of Chucks, I ain't the only one that tried to make my Chucks brand new when they got old. Who else remember using a whole damn bottle of white shoe polish trying to make your Chucks white again? I'm the only one. That's right, because y'all was wearing Jordans. Getting fresh Jordans. Shut your lying ass up. I know I ain't the only one that had white shoe polish on deck. And every time my shoes was dirty, because we didn't have washing machines, all right? You either had to wash them in the sink or whatever. Okay, that's normal. I mean, we didn't have washing machines at our disposal like you do nowadays. So when shit got dirty or when you got that red Kool-Aid drop on your shoes, like I did every pair of white Chucks I ever owned. Y'all know we used to use white shoe polish. I don't even know where it came from. It would always be in the house. I never bought it. It would always be in the house. And my grandmother would get mad. Where's the shoe polish? I didn't use the shit all the way up on my white Chucks, trying to make them brand new again. And they looked a fucking mess. But I would go out like shit. My shit fleet. I'm on fleet. My shit brand new. And you know when you wash Chucks and you use bleach, the cloth of the texture of the canvas don't do well in bleach. That's why your toes and shit start showing up. And then after a few days, now your toes coming through the canvas tennis shoe because you didn't bleach them. Oh yeah. They went to looking new to looking like some fucking socks on your feet. You can see the print of your foot. It was crazy, man. These kids today don't know nothing about struggle and getting it. They know absolutely nothing. Brenda Harris is in the building. Oh my God, you know the old people in the building. I shouldn't say that. You know the older folks are in the building today. Brenda Early says, I still iron my jeans, but no starch. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I got to tell you some truth. I don't know if it's because, all right, I'm going to be honest. For work, I have to wear appropriate attire. So I wear my suits and ties, and I generally send my suits to the dry cleaners because it's required on my suits. I can't wash my suits in a washing machine. But my washing machine stay full of shit like fleece hoodies and track pants. And, you know, that's about it. Underwear, right? And yes, some people was on me and acting like I was trying to be funny, but I don't wear the same pair of socks twice. That's a problem I have. That comes from those canvas tennis shoes that I was putting shoe polish on back in the day. I got a foot problem these days. But that all being said, I'm going to be honest. I don't even own an iron. And if I do own an iron, I don't have one in either one of my homes. I don't even, if my wife owns an iron, it's not mine. I've never used it, and my children don't even know how to cut it on if we can find one in the house. They take shit, they take shit out of the dryer, take it straight to their room, and half-ass fold it. I mean, not even like how we had to. I'm talking like if the shit is like this, like you bringing something out of the dryer. Am I the only one? Am I the only one raising badass kids and don't know how to take, or don't know how to do shit? Am I a bad parent? Because my kids take shit out of the dryer and do like this. They don't really set it up where the wrinkles will fall. They don't do shit like that. They just grab it out, shake it. Oh, this that shirt. Yeah, I'm gonna wear this tomorrow. Oh, this that shirt. Yeah, I'm gonna wear this one now. I'm gonna wear this one today. That's what my kids do. They don't put the socks together and all that shit like we used to. They don't do that. They don't do stuff like that. Am I the only one? Am I telling my secrets of not raising my children proper? My daughter has a closet, and the only thing she hang in her closet is her summer clothes. And in the winter time, she's wearing her winter clothes all the time. So her summer clothes that she's not going to wear are hanging up. But her winter clothes stay out in the dryer all the damn time, and she live out of the basket. She'll bring her basket up, not take the clothes out to fold, and just live out the basket. Okay, today Tuesday, I'm going to wear this one. This was in the freaking clean basket drawer. It should have been in your drawers. And I guess I'm the only one that got children like that. I guess. Starch hens the day every day. What? I'm sorry, James Millhouse. I didn't get that one. Starch jeans to this very day. Okay, you meant jeans. My bad, brother. I'll work it out for you. Starch jeans to this day to this very day. Okay, I got it. Even polish the soles. Anthony Pryor, I didn't polish underneath, but yeah, you're right. The trim, oh shit, that was the easy part. The rubber on the side, shit. That was the easy part. That was the easy part. That was the grand finale when you got to do the edges of the shoe, of your shoe polish in the shoe. That was the fun, easy. That was the grand finale. Shit was gonna look real sweet. That's what that was. Donnie Williams said had pro wings. Had pro wings, they always stay white. Now, you know, I owe you a couple, Donnie, because of some shit you didn't put out on me on Facebook, on social media, bro. And I told you I was going to get your ass back one day. I'm going to let that comment you just said marinate a little bit, because I could probably use what I owe you right now. Right now, I could probably pay your ass back. But I'm going to hold off because I'm going to look for a better shot. I'm gonna get a better shot. All right, because I owe your ass. Don't think I'm ever in life gonna forget. And I could have used that little TikTok you and your wife, you and my sister did the other day when y'all was doing the side by side dancing. I let that shit walk. I let that one slide. I could have ate your ass up on that one, but I let it ride. I let it ride, bro. I let that one float. I could have ate your ass up on that one too, bro. Sis was doing her thing, but I don't know what the fuck that was you was doing. But I'm gonna let that one slide. I'm just playing. I'm playing with you, bro. But nah, I'm gonna get your ass for what you put out there on me. Yeah, he put some pictures, some throwback pictures of me from back in the day. We was fly though. But I'm gonna get you. Just remember, nigga, I still got some people I owe some shit to from like 7 years ago. I ain't forgot about it. I'm one of those that my paybacks are crucial. My paybacks come when like all guards down. I pay back like the mob, bro. Don't you know? Don't you know what the mob do to your ass? Let me tell you, let me give you a perfect example. The mob is so vicious in their payback game, they do shit like this. They act like everything good. I got that trait. They act like everything is good. They let you be who you want to be. They let you do the shit you doing. They act like everything gravy. You know you done snitched. You know you done fucked up, don't you? And they let you go straight to the favorite steakhouse or the Italian steak food. And they could get you going in. But no. You know how the mob pay back? The mob lets you go in there and eat everything you want. They let you get full on shit. And when you walk out, that's when they put them holes in your ass. You full, you lightweight, yawning, farting and shit. You know how the fat boys do. Relieving themselves. You done went to the bathroom upstairs and now you're going home to lay it down. Watch some Sports Center or something like that, but you ain't never gonna make it. Because that's how they get your ass coming out. Tracy Dillingham said K-Swiss. K-Swiss didn't come out until the 90s. Don't act like you a 90s baby. You in here with the rest of us. Talking about K-Swiss. K-Swiss. Yeah, we rocked those in school. We was older when we had K-Swiss. Stop it. Yeah, your wife taking up for you. She said, that's my dance machine. Leave him alone. And she laughing like 4 or 5 times. She know that shit was crazy. Oh, shit. I'm just playing. I'm just playing with y'all. They're my brothers and my sisters, but I'm still going to pay your ass back with a smile on my face. I'm going to love it. I'm going to let you walk in the restaurant. I'm going to let all this time go by. I don't know why I'm shooting these warning shots at you. I'm giving you my plan, Donnie. I'm going to let you walk around probably for a couple years. Then your ass going to go down to Alabama's Fish. You're going to eat everything you want out of there and you're going to come out. And bam! It's gonna be on the internet. Got your ass. Got your ass. Alright, so Donnie says, you still got your troop jogging suits? Nah, I let them go, bro. I let them troops go. I ain't gonna lie, I had a few. Those are the days when it was time to get some of that money. You know what I mean? Shit, you couldn't go without the LL Cool J troop suits. Am I gonna reminisce? Can you take me out of the 90s? Damn, can I come up for some air? Can I talk about some shit that's going on these days? How about this? How about I change the conversation totally? Sheezel. Now we going throwback. Now we gonna throw back all the way to the first pair of Nikes. Tracy Dillahan says, okay, the first Nikes with the light blue swoosh. The white ones. If you ever want to look at the throwback stuff, just go to one of those networks that are showing the movies, the little daytime shows that used to come on in the 80s, like Three's Company, Jack Tripper. I was just watching that the other day. Dude had on the very first pair of Nikes. Had me tripped out. He looked like me in the 3rd grade. Black pair of white Nikes, the very first pair, leather with the little blue stripe on the side, and some corduroys. That was me in the 3rd grade. I was Jack Tripper in the 3rd grade. Yeah. All right, so listen, man. Speaking of football, speaking of Houday and football and the AFC Championship game and all that good shit, I don't know if y'all really care to know this or not, because I really don't, but I'm going to say it like I'm some type of reporter or some shit like that. But it's official, Bengal fans. It's official. Ben Roethlisberger, starting quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers for the last 215 years, has voiced his retirement today. He's voiced his... Who cares? Who gives a shit? Big Ben did bad things to us. Big Ben made it real difficult for them light-ass cornerbacks we had over the years who couldn't take his ass down on a blitz. Get your ass out of town. Look, Ben really retired this year. He retired this season. He just happened to be in a uniform and out there. But that was not the Ben Roethlisberger that we knew. Hell no. Hell no. He wasn't that last year either. Ben ain't been Ben for about the B and the E and the N of his career. For the last 3 years, he hasn't really been there. Now, granted, he's been in the league for shit. I think him and Joe Namath went against each other in his rookie year about 47 years ago. I'm just kidding. I remember when Big Ben was in the draft. You know, he was the quarterback over at Miami University, close to Cincinnati. And I remember seeing Big Ben play in college, man, just watching him on TV. And he wasn't all that good. He really wasn't. He was just a big guy who could throw the ball about 20 yards with a lot of velocity, and he was hard to take down. And he wasn't really like a highly drafted quarterback. A lot of teams passed on Big Ben. But Pittsburgh, being who they are, always want big guys as bullies and shit and want to knock people over and just like you in my parking space looking dudes. You know, Suge Knight type shit. They always like Suge Knight type players. And Big Ben fit the mold. You know, Big Ben fit the mold. And he was not a true Steeler. Now, the Steeler fans gonna hate me for this shit, but that's okay. They hate me because I'm rocking what I'm rocking right now and where we are right now. They gonna hate me anyway, so I might as well just tell the truth. Big Ben wasn't a true Steeler until he caught his rape assault case. Then he became the bad boy that the Steelers always have. The bad guys, big bully bad guys. Oh, shit. David Ross, my brother, he's from Cincinnati, but he lives in Milwaukee. He said, you watch your damn mouth wide. When you really make it, don't forget your boy Ross. I ain't gonna never forget nobody, bro. I still pump fake loyalty to some of my friends from when we was little. I still play like we cool. Even the ones that used to do me wrong back then, I still act like I got love for them. I ain't never gonna give up on nobody. Never. The one thing that nobody listen, let me just say this to y'all. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you now. I got some used to be friends, and they know we used to be. But I look at it like this. People are like seasons. I know y'all didn't heard that shit before. That's probably some TD Jakes bullshit or something. People are like seasons, man. They come and go. But they also revolve with you during certain points in your life. You will evolve, they will stay still. You will stay still, and some of your friends will evolve. That's just how the shit go, right? Listen, man, I still got buddies right now that if I went down, well, GJ's ain't there no more. But if I went to like, shit, what they got down there right now? Shit, I ain't been down the way in so long. I can't go down the way, man, because every time I turn on the news in Cincinnati or some shit, man, it's almost impossible for me to not hear about some shooting or some shit. But if I go and jet in downtown, I'm going to know a nigga that I grew up with, and he going to ask me for $1 so he can come up on something. And if I say no, then the nigga going to get mad at me. Nigga, what about the other $32 I gave you over the other visits I didn't been here? You forgot about those, huh? Oh, you be tripping. You get in your car, nigga. You just be tripping. Okay, I'm going to trip. I'm going to trip, and I'm going to keep this dollar in my pocket. How about that? Now I gotta pay $1 to be your friend. Who go through that? Don't play like I'm the only man on this in the city of Cincinnati that go through shit like that. Everybody got somebody in their family. Here I go. Y'all want me to take off? I'm on the runway. Everybody got somebody in their family that's fly as hell. Fly as hell. Got the new glasses, the new fits, the new J's, got the new everything. Kids got a few little things and shit. But that girl will call your ass for $132 at the end of the month because she ain't got it. And they gonna throw me out. My rent due. Was you thinking about your rent when you had them front row seats to the jazz festival, girl, and you went over to the Chinese shop and bought that new perm and bought that new outfit that was hanging up? The neon green one. Don't act like y'all don't know the neon green and the purple greens and the blue green neon outfits that's hanging up in the Asian shops, the hair shops. Some of y'all got that shit. You don't have to iron it. Oh man, that shit is crazy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They must do well with them outfits in them shops, man, because I see them hanging up all the time. On the body hangers and shit that be hanging up. All right, let me move on. Yeah, Big Ben has retired, y'all. That's good for us. I was hoping that he would come back. See, somebody mad at me. See, this is what I got to understand. I got to stop talking about shit that my family actually do. Like, my family actually do call and get $132. See, there's members of my family that is like, this nigga talking about me on the air, man. I can't stand him. And there's some of my family members that buy that neon green shit up in the in the hair stores. Girl, shit, I'm gonna kill their ass with this one. And they got the shoes over there. You gonna buy some shoes from where they sell perms, brushes, and chicken wings, all in the same location. Them shoes gonna kill your feet. Them shoes gonna murder your toes. They gonna have chalk lines around your feet after one concert. Stop wasting your money on bullshit out here. Stop it. Stop wasting your money on bullshit. I'm just saying, I know for each his own. For each his own. I got a question. Everybody got a stimulus check, right? I didn't get one. It's okay, I ain't mad. I ain't mad because I knew y'all was gonna fuck y'all's up anyway. But I'm just asking, like, who got a stimulus check? Who got one of the $1,300? Is it $1,200 or $1,300? Who got the $1,200 check, $1,300 check? What you do with it? Be honest, because I can tell you what most people did with it. You know what I did with a little bit of money that I had set aside? I gave myself a stimulus check. You know what I did? I went and bought stock in what was that company called? Let me pull it up real fast. Because it's the company that it's Ventura. It's one of the companies that make the flat screen TVs that do business with Walmart. That see Anthony Press, you just a different breed, bro. You got some sense about yourself. This was for the ignorant folks. Every family got a few. The smart ones, y'all stand in the back of the room. Let me talk to the ones that don't know no better for a minute. Let me see, I got a minute. Yeah, let me talk to them for a minute. See, y'all didn't even see the pattern of how that money was coming. Let me tell you what happened. Didn't y'all see the pillow guy up there with Trump when he was getting that money together? The pillow man and the executives from Walmart. Remember them guys? Remember those guys? Remember the guys who did the pillow, make your pillow? And then the executive from Walmart? They all came together and was about to try to make America great again when this stimulus check was coming out. Really? Really, Walmart? You about to try to help everybody get back on their feet? Y'all didn't peep the game that Walmart did, the executive from Walmart? Come on, man. Come on. Somebody put it in there. Walmart had everything on sale that week that those checks was dropping. For the last month or two that those checks was lined up to come, there was nothing put in place for us to empower ourselves or make something last past. Yeah, I mean, that was going to give you a return other than something that was like entertainment. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest. When they said those $1,200, was it 12 or 13? Can somebody help me out with that? That's gonna touch me. That's gonna mess with me for a little while. But when you got your $1,300 check or whatever, did you notice all the shit that was sitting in the middle of the Walmart floor? Did you all notice? Yeah, see, people don't like to hear this shit because they know they the ones. They know they're the ones. Yeah, there were big screen TVs lined up in the middle of the floor. It absorbed all of your $1,300. They was putting 75 inches out there for $11,999. You had to reach in your pocket and get the tax, but they wanted to take all of that check. They wanted it all. They wanted it all. They wanted it all. They wanted it all. It was just the hypocrisy that I seen. It was the people of Walmart, the CEO working with Trump and all this old shit and putting himself in a position to act like he was doing something for the country. I watched that, and it was just a perp game all the way out. They positioned themselves to find themselves in some kind of wannabe ass, we care about y'all. And I watched them put all their high price tag items and overstock big tag items that you normally wouldn't ever be able to buy. What if this pandemic would have panned out 10 times worse than it actually did? And I mean this respectfully. What if we would have been in a situation where the United States of America was on a straight halt shutdown and motherfuckers in here buying flat screen TVs? I don't know what those taste like, but they don't probably taste that well. Was you going to feed your children a flat screen TV? A 75, that might last, because they tell me farmers do, I've met a farmer before. I did business with a farmer. I didn't do farming business, but I was interested in his business, him and his wife's business. And what I learned talking to a farmer was amazing. I was told, if I'm remembering this, because it's been many years since he told me this, so it might be a little shaded a little bit, but this is a true story. I was told that one cow, they can live off of one cow for an entire year. A farmer, if they slice the meat and cut it up and store it and freeze it and all that shit, they can live off of one cow for over a year. I thought that was amazing. I thought it was amazing. Somebody said, I can't lie, I bought one too. Well, wait a minute, hold on now. This is not for everybody now. Okay, this isn't for everybody. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have bought something. Look, all right, listen, I didn't get a stimulus check. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just trying to lead us in some other directions of stuff. Maybe I shouldn't laugh about it. But yeah, I mean, I bought some things that I could come up on during a time, but I wasn't really in a position where that stimulus check was going to feed my family. And some of us took that stimulus check and didn't better ourselves, when in fact this was an opportunity to really get yourself not necessarily off of crack, but it puts you in a better position to say, okay, this is the fallback money. I'm going to put, like Anthony Prosser said, I'm going to put it in the bank. Now, if you already banked up, let's be honest. If you already banked up and you see the big screen TV, 75-inch TV is now $11,999 and it's normally $1,800, okay. You banked up already. You can take advantage of shit like that. But come on, man. Come on, man. Walmart don't never put shit out there like that until this opportunity came up. They never did that. They would stock 2 or 3 of those 75-inch TVs that cost $2,000. They didn't have that many of them damn TVs. But then when them checks was coming, they pushed all of them to the front of the store and put a pile of them out there like they was 32 inches. Them motherfuckers took up a whole row because they knew people was coming in there and they knew it was going to be some people that was just going to throw the money away. But for you guys who was banked up, and I'm not trying to, y'all know where I'm going, man. I'm not trying to be all like some people better than others. I'm just saying, like, if you're in a position to be able to take advantage, and then if something happens, you're still good, okay. But I'm not trying to say that, nah, fuck that. What I'm saying is what I'm saying. Walmart they put themselves in position to know when them checks was dropping. He was rubbing shoulders with Trump. They didn't give a shit about the people because they didn't put vegetables and food and all that shit up in the front and put it 50% off. They didn't take any cuts on their, or they didn't put they didn't downgrade their food to make it affordable where you can get more food for your money. They didn't do that shit. They put all that stuff out there because they knew people was gonna come in there and buy the TVs and shit. They know that people will let that money burn a hole in their pocket, and they'd rather them get it than somebody else. Am I mad at them? Yes. Am I like furious at them? Nah. Because I'm a capitalist. I believe in capitalism. I'm a capital adventurous, and I truly understand. When you invest your money, you're not there to make friends. You're there to make money. But Walmart, I'm not with you on that one. And you know what? During that time of the pandemic and them checks was coming out, I'm going to be honest. You couldn't find, once they ran out of them TVs, you couldn't find them anymore. Target was out of TVs. Walmart and Target were completely out of TVs at one point. All they had in stock were the ones that were sitting on the wall, the displays. How do I know? How I know is I bought some for the gym. Oh, you thought I was gonna let a $150 55-inch go to waste? Hell no, I'm not going. Listen, I'm gonna put them up in the gym. See, that's a different purchase, though. I wasn't spending my food money. I know I'm wrong, but I wasn't the only one as a business person taking advantage of some of those opportunities. I just don't like how Walmart played the people. Put the fruit, put the canned goods and shit up front. Let us get the 50-cent canned goods instead of 10 for $10. Let us get 12 for 10. I ain't asking for nothing but a damn 50-cent come up. But you want to get one item out there that's going to just soak up the whole damn check. They got to put money in it. They got to put money with the check. By the time the tax is added on, you wrong for that, Walmart. You was wrong for that. You was wrong for that. And a couple of my cousins called me talking about their rent money was messed up. How your rent money messed up with a 75-inch TV on your wall, bro? Nigga, you pay 30% of your income. You own Section 8, bro. Why your money, sis? Why your money funny? And you was standing in front of me at the Jazz Festival that year when Teddy Riley came in town. Don't tell me you need $132 to go on your rent. Don't tell me that. I'm mad at you. Mad at you. Priorities, folks. Priorities. Yeah, Big Ben retired. Somebody just sent me a text message. Yeah, Big Ben really did retire. That wasn't a joke. That wasn't me clowning. Big Ben is out of the NFL. He'll probably go into broadcasting or something like that. I don't know if he's a speaker. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's a broadcaster type of person, but yeah, he's going into that. He'll probably go into that NFL Network. That's where the ones that are bad, the ones that really don't do well, like they don't sound good talking about the game. That's kind of where they go. They go to the NFL Network. You know, like, what's his name, man? He was a great running back. He was a running back for the Chargers, bro. But I can't listen to dude. I can't listen to him, man. I can't think. It'll come to me. You know, that type of stuff pick my brain. But, man, the bad commentators go over to the NFL Network, and then I guess they get polished up, and then they get their skills up, and then they go off to CBS or NBC or whatever and end up doing big games or big things. Or they stay bad at the NFL Network. I don't know. But Big Ben is no longer in our division. That's the only thing I'm talking about at this point. And it didn't matter. I actually want Big Ben to stick around as long as Brady. Yeah, thank you about that check. LaDainius Tomlinson. Jeez. Yeah, man, and I'm like, bro, you ain't even make no sense when you said he ran through. What you talking about, bro? They got a script for your ass. You running off script, bro. Listen, run the play, LaDainian, that they gave you. Read the screen. Don't freestyle. You're not a battle rapper. Stick to the script, bro. They wrote the shit down for you. Yeah, and I was just thinking because, no, I don't know. Explain it to me. Never mind, I'll figure this shit out on my own. I'm just kidding. Just playing. All right, so, Big Ben's gone. Big Ben is gone. And I wish he would stay as long as Brady so we can continue to beat up on this division. And I hope, what's his name, Baker Mayfield? Oh, man, sign him to a long-term deal, Cleveland, because he ain't no good. Please. And if I was Baltimore, I would get rid of Lamar Jackson. I got his jersey in there too, but you can see it. Yeah, I got his because he ain't in the playoffs. He's no threat this year. But if I was Baltimore, I ain't lying. I'd get rid of his ass. I would get rid of Lamar Jackson. You know why? Because I'm a Bengal fan. He poses a threat. I don't want to see Baltimore twice a year. Lamar Jackson's that good. So as a true Bengal fan, get him out of Baltimore, man. I'd trade him for some picks, and I'll trade him for anything. Just give Baltimore something for Lamar Jackson. Please, y'all. Get his ass out of Baltimore. We get Lamar Jackson gone, Big Ben re-signed, and Baker Mayfield re-signed. We got this division on lock for the next 5 years. It's pretty much a good seal now, because of how young we are as Bengal fans. I mean, as Bengal players, the team is a fairly young team. They still, some of them still playing on rookie contracts. You still got to lock the kicker up. I'd get him a walker right now. The Bengals would be like, Walker? Yeah, the old man walker. When you get old, they give you the walker and you got to walk on the walker. I'd give him a walker and a 6-year contract. You're here until your ass can't kick no more. Once you can't kick anymore, we'll holler at you. But we want you for the next 6 years, and I'd give him that 1.6. And I know it's easy for me to spend somebody else's money. But looking at the pattern of how they get paid, you pretty much know what the market value is of a kicker. Well, his just went up. And if I was him, I'd be like the punter for the Bengals. How he been here? Shit, I think him and Boomer Esiason was playing together. That dude been with the Bengals for how many years? Somebody tell me. The punter for the Bengals, bro. Great job. Make a little over $1 million. Sometime I see his ass over on the sideline with a hot dog talking to the cheerleaders because he ain't never going to kick nothing with the offense we got this year. He's gone some games without kicking. Maybe in warm-ups. That don't count. Somebody asked the question, and this is a legitimate question. If I could talk Who Dey just for a second, and then I'll get into the raggedy shit y'all like to talk about. Since I got a few minutes. Somebody asked a question on Facebook or in a group the other day, and they said, do you think Marvin Lewis would be able to win with this same team? And it was a yes or no question, but you know me, I don't answer yes or no questions with a yes or no. I kind of give I give you my answer. I give you my reasoning of my no or yes. And I said I don't think Marvin Lewis could win with this football team. Marvin Lewis could win with any football team. It's just when you get in vital and important games such as the playoffs, that's where he failed because that's where he got out coached. So I'll keep it simple on that. Marvin Lewis was a great get you there guy, but he was never the one that can get you past go. He could never collect $200. Y'all know that game, Monopoly. He can get you all the way around the board, but as soon as your ass come around the corner, there's Park Place and what's the other one? Park Place and the big hotels and shit. What was the other one? Now, I played that shit my whole life. Park Place. And somebody put it up there, man. I know if Tiffany Daniels is listening, she'll type it in there. She is my encyclopedia. For young people that don't know what an encyclopedia is, it's a book that you use to look up shit. It's an information book. It's sort of like what y'all call Google these days. Park Place and... See, y'all ain't engaged. Y'all don't even hear me. Y'all gonna let me sit here and look at food. People. Boardwalk. Thank you, AK. Sabrina, thank you, Boardwalk. Took y'all long enough, but thank you. Isaiah Johnson, thank you. Boardwalk. And Park Place. Thank you. Got a few family members that look out. Them the ones where when you walk out the bathroom with tissue on the back of your shoe, they'll let you know. They ain't gonna touch it. But they're like, hey, Rand. Yo, shoot. Oh, shit. Thank you, fam. Let's see here. Anthony Prosser said, is it Prosser or Presser? I'm sorry, it's Presser. He said, did you get out coach or have crazy talent players that did stupid-ish when they had the game locked? Listen. I quit on the Bengals. Yeah, bro, I think I know what you're saying, and I want to explain this one real fast. It was my last year as a Who Dey fan. This is when I fell out with the organization. I was deep down. As much as I wanted to hate them, you can't just be a Bengal fan for 30 years and just cut the faucet off and not have some drip. Okay? So I was a Bengal fan my entire life as a little child, right? Marvin Lewis ended that for me when he allowed to let Pac-Man Jones and Burfict be total disasters on the team. We had the Pittsburgh Steelers beat in that playoff game. Now, I have to admit something. I was at that Pittsburgh Steelers Cincinnati Bengal playoff game. It was a home playoff game that we should have won, that we really won the game the whole time. But Marvin Lewis having the type of staff or players that he had, he couldn't really control them. I mean, I'm pretty sure I used to see some of them dudes. I heard, I know a few bartenders. I know a couple guys that own clubs, nightclubs. And I would hear shit like, they at the bar. It's Saturday night. They got a game tomorrow. I used to hear shit like that. But I ain't going to put no names out there who was doing it. But they were doing it. And then when I seen Burfict hit, I think it was Antonio Brown that game. And then Pac-Man and Antonio Burfict run to the locker room. Now, Big Ben he had less than a minute to win this game, to come down and kick a field goal and win. And between these two idiots, between these two players, they gave up 64 yards in penalties. From the pass interference and the illegal hit, to them running off and hitting one of the coaches and adding another 15 yards on it. They gave up 64 yards, putting the Pittsburgh Steelers in field goal range at the end of the game. what the LL Cool J was going on? And here's the sad part. You couldn't find a ticket. I couldn't fleece nobody. I couldn't pay nobody at the door to get in. If you didn't have, I couldn't give $100 to get in for free. I couldn't do nothing to get in that game. So I had to buy a ticket. Me and my nephew went, and I swear on everything, somebody asked me to change the light bulb in the stadium. I was up so fucking high that I felt the heat from the light bulb on my neck, and it was raining that night. It was the worst night of football in my life. I played on a championship. I played on a team in high school where we went to state and we got slaughtered, and I never felt that bad as I did in that Bengal game. I was up so high in the stadium that I could feel the stadium lights hitting my neck. And the birds and shit all over the place. I'm like, ah. And it started raining, nothing to block the rain. I'm getting hit by the elements. And I watched these dudes. Now, it wouldn't have been that bad if we would have won that game. But then here come this bonehead ass play with perfect hits. Antonio Brown, they get all that yards, and then one of them, I think one of them, like Pac-Man must have bumped the damn the coach on the field, and that's another 15 yards. And I'm like, damn, they didn't gave up 64 yards. They gave up more than half of the field on these 3 penalties. And these dudes run to the locker room like the game is over. Like we won already. Marvin had no control of that team. He had no control of that team, and that really, really was a bad situation. Yeah, there you go. Justin Sharp, what's up, brother? He says 2 unsportsmanlike penalties. That's 30 yards right there, plus the hit. And I'm like, oh, bro, we're not going to win this game because here come the kicker. And that's when I cut off from the Bengals, man. I was done at that point. And when they got rid of Marvin Lewis, I was happy. And unfortunately, we gave the brother a lot of shots. You know, he had a lot of opportunity here. He had a lot of opportunity. Hey, let's take a call. Good evening, caller. This is Wyatt. Who am I speaking with?
Yeah, how you doing, Wyatt? This is Faye Ralston, a.k.a. Michael Snackson,
What's good,
a.k.a. Faye Mellow Ball. How you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. How's your day going?
Oh, it's outstanding. On some level, it's good to see that the audience is picking up, but some of those are big kids. You might want to get them off your audience. I'm not going to say any names. You'll see as they comment.
Okay, I understand.
But first off, I spoke with Tommy Ayers. Remember him?
Yeah, I like Tommy.
Yeah, he said one time by KO.
Ooh, Keith Thurman by KO.
Yeah. Yep. I talked to him earlier this week. I saw him.
Did he tell you what round? Did he say anything about what round, maybe?
About who?
What round? You know, knockout in what round?
No, I mean, we gotta be honest. I mean, you know what he went through. It was a little intelligible, but I didn't want to keep asking him, like, what are you saying?
I understand.
You know, like that. So
he know the fight game, bro. He know the fight game.
He played the fight game, though. Yeah, because he was kind of schooling me on, like why they, when they started doing pads in training camps and whatnot, why they do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was schooling on that, but I have to disagree with you over there, Wyatt.
On what? Which part?
Marvin Lewis could win this team.
You think so?
Yeah, you gotta remember in the playoffs, he played with Carson Palmer, who had one game before he blew his knee out.
Mm-hmm.
One game, like he literally took one game, took a drop back, and horrible block, and got his knee messed up.
Mm-hmm.
And then another playoff game with Carson Palmer, he's playing with a broken left hand,
mm-hmm.
which for a right-handed quarterback, he's not throwing the ball accurate because he can't, put the ball into his hand.
Right.
To keep it steady.
Right, I got you.
And then
Let's be honest. He had the most mediocre cat that ever lived in football. What's his name? Andy Dalton.
Yeah, he was efficient.
So that guy's not here. I mean, Andy Dalton was literally just a really overblown backup.
I agree.
But somehow the Bengals got 11 years started out of it. But with this team, if Marvin had this team, he would win with them, no problem.
Well,
yeah, remember. Good, I'm sorry.
No. You know what? It's hard for me to disagree with you. I agree with you because I think this team can win, but it's like a game of chess, bro. I think any chess player can win if they put their pieces in the right spot and they're making the right moves, right? And I think any coach could win with any team because, especially in football, it's not always you having the better players. It's putting the players in a position where they can succeed. And I don't know if Marvin Lewis did that. That's where you get out coached. It would be ridiculous. It would be ridiculous for me to say that he can't win with this team. I'm saying that I don't know if he would be able to do any more than he's ever done because he's had good defenses. He had great players on the offensive end. And I'm not saying Andy Dalton and them were great, but they made it to the playoffs. So at a certain point, you got to test coaching skills. If you can get to the playoffs, that means you have the product to be able to win. But what happens is your product is only as good as your coaching staff put them in position. Like Chase. Your boy Zach Taylor is getting the ball to Chase in different ways. Marvin Lewis never gave Ross the ball. Ross was one of the fastest guys in the NFL, like Kansas City does with Hill. You don't have to have a great-ass quarterback to get somebody the ball like Hill or to get the ball to Ross. They said Ross couldn't catch. Well, he might not be able to catch 30 yards down the field or 20 yards down the field, but why not run slants and screens to him or reverses? They never did shit like that. So you never seen the capacity of some of these players that they had, bro. Marvin Lewis had some good players, and he won with them. But
I disagree too. Let me tell you why. Because none of those players that Marvin Lewis had, once they left the Bengals, they were pretty much out of the league.
Well, yeah.
He was coaching a lot of people who were French players.
That happens though. A lot of guys get here and go somewhere else, and a few of them do well. But there's also
none of them well. None of them well. None of them well. The only one that did well that left Marvin Lewis was Eric Steinbach, and he kind of was like really early in Marvin's tenure.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on now. I got to say this about one of them. What about the one little guy who was not Geno, who was the running back, but before Geno, and he went off to play with Tampa. He went off to play with the Patriots. The one little white dude that was the running back, and he was a third down back for us.
That's the difference. He's a white dude in the sports business.
No, he was putting up numbers, bro. He was putting up numbers.
A white player that always looks good on television, a white skill player.
No. He was putting up numbers. He was putting up numbers.
I'm sorry.
No, my bad. I'm sorry. I was just saying he was putting up numbers for the Patriots, though. You were asking. You said what player ever left the Bengals and went somewhere else and did okay. And I'm saying, you could say the same thing about like AJ Green. AJ Green was a Pro Bowl player, but when he left here, he didn't go do nothing. He's not doing nothing. So that happens. That happens in the game of football to me, man. How many players? I mean, the only player you can say is doing that and making noise right now that left a team right this season and is showing out right now is like OBJ. He's showing out because he left. What's his name? Mayfield. But let's not forget the guy on today. When he kind of won a Super Bowl. Well, yeah, you're talking about the greatest player to ever play the game, though, as far as quarterback.
Right. And that's the thing with like Chad Johnson, Chad Ochocinco. I mean, you have Bengals and got embarrassed on TV when he got cut.
Yeah, I mean,
but
Chad was the best thing. But Chad was the best thing since sliced bread in Cincinnati, wasn't he?
I think he's all right. I thought it was kind of ridiculous, if I'm being honest. I didn't really like it.
Personally, But on the field, he was a difference maker, and he was a challenge for other defenses and stuff. So yeah, he was probably like an ego guy. But at the same time, you know, they defenses planned skilled against him. You know what I mean? So, and then he went off somewhere else and couldn't do nothing. I think you only get a frame of window in the NFL. Look at all the running backs that were great on one team, Peterson and all those guys, and then they go off somewhere else, and it's like you are who again? You know what I mean? You don't know.
No, I mean, I can understand that. I'm saying this on just some level. I just feel like you gotta remember, Marvin Lewis he's at that age where, you know, the black male had to maintain some gravitas while he was coaching. And, you know, like Mike Singletary, you knew he was going to get fired. So he was just too much of a loose cannon.
Yeah.
You know, throwing players, you know, into the locker room at halftime, walking around with his pants out, talking about, this is how stupid y'all look.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, man, corny ass old dude, like, stop it.
Mike Singletary was probably not a good head coach for the reason of him being too much of an intense football player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he was just too intense on the field. So, and he's a Super Bowl champ, and he had a big part of that. And then to come into this new age, it's like how we feel about some of these young kids that we know doing crazy and doing wrong. Fame, we feel the same way. We feel like slamming some of them around too, but I think we know better. We ain't gonna really do that.
I can see that, but yeah, I just heard you say that about Marvin. I'm like, nah, I think Marvin was a damn good football coach. He was just better with veterans. Now, that's one thing I'll give a white dude, Zach Taylor, this much about. I think he's better with younger guys, but you also got to remember, we kind of caught lightning in a bottle this year. Burrow got hurt last year, so that gave us the low pick to take Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
What's his name? The Baltimore quarterback. He sucked this year. He was hurt.
Lamar
probably
Jackson.
done for a while. What's his name?
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson, yes. He sucked. It was hurt. Big Ben's always hurt. Cleveland sucked. We kind of caught lightning in a bottle. So I need to see if he's going to do this, you know, for a couple, 3 years continuously. Or was this just kind of a one-off? Because like I said, with Jamar Chase coming, 4th, 5th in the pick, that was clearly because Burrow got hurt. So he was able to get another stud, another young stud receiver to kind of help things.
You mean he got hurt the prior year of the draft, and they had an opportunity to pick low in the draft? That's what you mean?
Yeah. Okay. So we kind of caught lightning. Don't get it twisted. I'm always rooting for my hometown team. I want to do well, but I'm not stupid either. I see how we kind of got hot, and he capitalized. So good for him. But again, I think he's more of he's real good with say, you know, because those young guys for the Bengals, we talk about all those guys being 21 or 25 and under. I mean, they're still at that age, let's be honest, where they think white people are magic. So they love this coach. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Until the veterans that were on that team, the AJ Green, the Geno Atkins, they didn't like dude.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he got rid of them. Got younger guys, impressionable young coach guys, you know, NFL guys. Like I said, they're still 20-something, 21, 23 years old. They're still impressed by white people.
Yeah.
So they're gonna do whatever the coach tells them to do.
Here go the other thing. I'm gonna just add to what you said. You got to look at the fact that when you're a young guy coming from national championship teams, or you're coming from winning.
I'm sorry, it was a train, bro.
See, I said you must be on your way to Kansas City, bro. I hear the train. But like these younger players coming from winning organizations can play a big part in all of this win-win-win as well. When you come from winning organizations, bro, you have a different attitude. And these guys are so much away from the hooday from back in the 80s and the losing attitude that they don't really, bro, it's just a different day now. You know, they come from organizations that feel where they were such a big difference at a college level that they felt like that same arrogance coming into the Bengals, and they felt like that could make that change, and that's what Chase did. Chase came into the league and won Rookie of the Year, bro. And that was by no accident. That was by, you know, here's the thing. If the Bengals would have won these games by all breaks, like we got some breaks this year to win some games, okay? Those are the things that happen against us for many, many years, okay? But now those breaks are falling our way, and we have pieces in place to be able to capitalize on other teams' mistakes. And that's what you have to have as a good organization. It's like, bro, I seen some players go down this year that I said, oh my God, we gonna be finished. And when they brought Eli Apple in, I said, we're really done. Because when they signed him, I thought we were good until I seen him play for us. All right, and then I'm like, this guy, I don't get on him because of his coverage ability. I get on him because of his tackling ability. Once you're beat, you're beat. But the recovery is now making the play, making the tackle. And he was having problems with that. And now, you know, hey, he was part of the big move of getting us into this playoff game because of his putting his arm in there to knock the ball up in the air. And one of my favorite players on the team, Logan Wilson, came up with an interception. He's leading the league in linebackers in interceptions, and I've been watching this kid for 2 years now, man. And the Bengals got some very good people, good players in some places that are gonna be there for a while, and they young, man. They gonna be head of this division for a few years now. I'm telling you, and it's.
I can see that. It all depends on what happens. How serious is his injury? Is it going to be one of those nagging things that he misses, every 2-3 weeks, or is he, just a one-off this year?
Yeah.
But I want to say this because I want to go with a couple things.
Okay, bro.
One thing you mentioned about the recovery of the defensive back, you're spot on because you probably remember his name, David Poole. He used to play for Cape in Tennessee.
Yep.
He played in the league. Well, he and I referee football together. He's on my referee correct. Your cousin in Mason or relative Mason, who you referee out there.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I know. He said that to me one time. About 2-3 weeks into the season, he said that the most efficient position in NFL right now is the DBs because they don't know how to turn and find the ball and react to the ball that's coming to them and cut. What do you say? Call it
a recovery.
Cover up or
you gotta recover.
Recover from that. And two, despite everything I said, I'm gonna be 2 picks. You're gonna take the Bengals plus 7. This is gonna be a close game.
Okay.
Take the Bengals plus 7. And they're going to probably beat this team. So you can get two for 1. As long as they win, you're going 2 for 1. Because if they win on the money line, they're plus 270, which means you'll get 270 plus your 100 back. As soon as you got 100, the average wager.
Gotcha.
So you take the Bengals on the money line and plus 7, and you should be golden. What's up, KC?
All right.
So
that sounds like
it's always a pleasure talking to you, Wyatt. I don't know if I'll be able to talk to you tomorrow on a Friday afternoon, but
that's
okay. It's always a pleasure. We'll chat it again next week, B.
I can't wait. Hey, matter of fact, bro, I got a date that I got to get to you because I got professional boxing coming back to the city of Cincinnati, and I'm going to shoot you that date, okay?
Absolutely. Appreciate it.
Talk to you, brother.
Oh!
That's Fame Rothstein. The betting show. I don't know how many of y'all got 100 on the game. I might just go drop a yard on it. I don't really bet sports, I'll be honest with you. It's too intense for me already, personally. I don't need to have no funds on the shit. I could have probably did something with that money. But it might, for some people, it makes it more fun or, I guess, I don't know. It don't really do that for me. Because I don't like losing 2 times. If my team lose, I ain't trying to be like I lost money as well. And I'm sure it feels great when your team win and you win. But I'm already bitching about how many bags of Doritos and wings and shit I done paid for and hot fries and all this old shit, and these motherfuckers then went out here and lost. I done grilled food for everybody in the neighborhood, and we hoodaying on the block and all this old shit, and y'all lost. Now, you know I would flip mode if I didn't bet some money and lost and I owe down. Oh, yeah, that would be tough for me. That's a tough one for me. That's a double-edged sword. Just kill me already. TC says, LL, I knew the howling was coming. Yeah, he do that. That's his MO on a lot of shows. I like Fame. Fame is greasy with some of his comments. He disagreed with me on one thing, and that's cool. I get it. When he said that what Marvin Lewis could win with this team. I never said that Marvin Lewis couldn't win with the team. I just think that he would get out coached even with this team. Because this is like chess. A lot of people don't understand. You know, I know we all see a football game and some see it in different capacities than others, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some people think that Eli Apple got burned out there when in fact Eli Apple was in the vicinity that he was supposed to be in, but he didn't, he was in the wrong coverage because they called the wrong coverage for a certain play, and some people think that was Eli Apple or Obwe or whatever the other guy's, their cornerback's name is, and it's not always on the player when you see them getting beat. Sometimes they think they have help over the top. I played cornerback in school, so this is like right now. I played cornerback and flanker. So I understand how it is to feel over your shoulder you got help. And that help don't always come because your safety might be occupied covering another area, which that's his decision. It's not always on the cornerback. So if I'm giving up if I'm securing the inside or the sideline, I should have help on my shoulder toward the middle. And if that help is not there, then I'm toast in a lot of people's eyes. And it's not really like that. You got to understand schemes and coverages. It's the coaches who have to call. Listen, the guys that got the microphones and the headsets and shit are anticipating what the offense is going to do. So they're trying to move these guys in positions so the guy with the ball can succeed. Pretty obvious, right? But if we don't understand or know the roles of the coaches, you don't really understand football. It's like chess. You got to figure out what the offense normally do. It's 3rd and 3. Statistically, this is what they do. So we got to put ourselves in a certain position so they can't make their 3 yards. And what I'm telling y'all is Marvin Lewis and his crew, no matter what team he had, got out coached in the playoffs. Because that's when things get a little bit different. I meant to ask Fame a question. Because Marvin Lewis was a very long tenured coach for the city of Cincinnati, and a lot of the other black coaches couldn't get past the three-year. Some of them didn't even fulfill their 3-year contracts. My question to Fame, and I think it's a fair question, do you think Marvin Lewis was in Cincinnati over his welcome time? And if he was, if you say no, then you can't answer the second part. It don't matter. But if he was past his time of being in Cincinnati, my question to you would be, why? Why would they keep him past his time? I don't know. I know a lot of people don't like talking about the Bengals. I usually generally start that out. I usually started out with the Bengals, but Miss James just came in. She said, what's up? I don't think she even said anything, but I'm going to say what's up to you, Miss James. Let's see here. I think I'm about out of time here. I do have, like I mentioned to Fame, just to let the people know on going out, I do have a fight date coming up to announce. I'll do it here on Wyatt-Live, and I'm going to announce what day I'm going to do the announcement. Going on here now to look at this. Let me see. There's a fight date. We have a fight that's coming to the city of Cincinnati, and that's professional boxing. Some of you might be okay with that, and then some might be like, oh, no, I don't do boxing. But if you've never been to a professional fight, you may want to come check us out. I will drop that date sooner than later. Okay, I will drop that date for everybody to know. I'm going to see here if I have it set up. Okay, there it is. On my page, on my website, I'm sorry, on my Wyatt-Live page and on my personal page, I have a poster out on it already, but it does not show a date, okay? And it's not going to show a date until I'm ready to put it out there. But it's just letting you know that it's coming. And we do that prematurely sometimes, so fighters from out of town whose managers and handlers want to possibly get them on a card, we let them know that we're coming, that the card is coming, the fight date is coming. So that's what that is all about. So get ready, we will have a fight card coming. What's good, Miss James? She says, hey everyone, we're about out of here, Miss James. Matter of fact, I'm about to toast up out of here right now because we're gonna move into the Friday. Friday is tomorrow, and I'm gonna talk a little Who Day tomorrow. So I just want to say this, man. Thanks for tuning in. Peace and love to everybody, man. This is Wyatt. I'll see you on the next one.
Man, that's the it's the formula.
It's like a message that only I can understand. But those who wanna comprehend will again be in the midst of a brother. All I can never in any way, cause Trey don't play. Say what the others say, originality is a must. Whenever I bust, a funky composition is trust. And I trust that you know it when you hear a funky record with potential. Be getting hype because Dre rockin' the instrumental. Never like what you've heard before and more, nevertheless. See, I don't stress, I mean I'm like fresh without the freshen. When I'm expressing my thoughts on, you can have to listen up and get caught on. Because I cook when I pick up a pen and begin in the end is dope. That's cause I wanna win. Knowledge and the talent that my mother had born to her equals a duck. What is it, Trey?
Yo, man, that's the formula.
Peace to everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5. Who Day? Yo,
Keeping it dope as long as I can imagine. Making each record that I do better than the last one. Take a little time, choose the topic and drop it, release it the signs to make it dope deep with rhythmic American poetry. Shifted the stations, now many people know of me. I'm the D to the O and the O into the C and the C into the period. Suckers are fearing this when other dope start calculated by the great. Waiting seconds to seconds to get caught up in my record. No, I'm not a kid to be born. If something's getting torn up, then I'm doing the talent, not being torn. Shaping up to be one of the top vocalists, lyricists, and when you hear this, you should get your on this. Knowledge and the talent makes it valid for me to get it patent. Try tell them what I'm rapping. Formula. That's why I'm on the incline. Suckers fighting for nothing cause I'm a big mine. It's in the cards and I think I might have read this. So don't lie and try to front like someone said this. Most who know thoughts are about the dot. See that it's a mission impossible try to rock me. For an arena who that me to perform a RGO